gosh, it is so beautiful. Look at the way this opens. How is this even possible? It comes with its own freaking dust bag. It's so stringy. How amazing is this blusher? This one is very expensive and very bougie. It was 70. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well today. Happy New Year! Today is the first video of 2024 on this channel and I am so excited to be back. I hope you all had an amazing New Year's Eve and the start of New Year. I know this is a little bit cliche, but every single year I really look forward to like a fresh new start. I know not much really changes overnight, but it's just like the mindset kind of shifting towards a little bit more of a productive state for me. So I hope you guys achieve your dreams and aspirations this year, fingers crossed. As you can see by today's title, today's video is all about beautiful makeup. I am so excited for these videos every single time I do them because I get to try a bunch of new brands and really beautiful makeup that I've never tried before, and you guys get to see whether they're actually worth the money and if the quality is decent. Also, excuse the lighting changing a lot in this video. The weather is just cray-cray in the UK right now. 1 minute it's raining and the winds are like 60 miles an hour, and another minute the sun comes out. So I mean, I don't really know what's going on. Anyways, if you guys are new here and you guys haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Roxy. Welcome to my channel. If you want to stick around, be sure to subscribe down below. But if you guys want to see me try out some beautiful makeup, then without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so I've zoomed you guys in a little bit so you can see my face better. Now, I do have my brows on already and just a smidge of concealer because your girl is so dead after New Year's. I've literally got the worst dark circles. I didn't even stay up that late. I didn't even drink because, as you guys know, I don't drink, but I'm so tired. Anyways, the first product we're going to be trying out is the primer slash base. Now, this is from a brand called Catkin. I mean, what's not to love? The packaging is stunning. The brand sounds like it's something to do with cats when it isn't. Just so you guys know, every single product that I have in this video is from YesStyle. They're from all sorts of different brands. I mean, there's some that are Japanese, some that are Chinese, and some that are Korean. I just love Asian makeup. It hits different. Now, this is called the Catkin Chic Luxury 3-in-1 makeup base, and this cost me about £15, so let's crack it open. The reason why I picked this up is because look at the actual product. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. First of all, I am holding it upside down, but this is the bottle. Are you seeing this? It's got tiny little colorful bubbles of product, and then when you dispense it, it obviously merges into one. Apart from the product being super interesting looking inside, how stunning is the lid itself? It just looks so luxurious and so beautiful. I have seen a couple of different brands do primers like this where they're like lots of different colorful bubbles and then it merges into one, but I've never actually put one to the test. So I'm really interested to see what actually happens when you go to dispense it. Is it just gonna be one color? Is it gonna be clear? Ooh, it's clear. What? Look at that, guys. It is completely clear. Are you kidding? I already thought there was going to be some kind of color. Maybe I need to shake it. Or is that how it's supposed to be? I don't know what those bubbles actually do. Oh, okay, wait. Now that I've shaken it, it does actually have a little bit of color. Do you see that? Ooh, it's working. Okay, apart from this being a complete mess, you can now see that it is a color. It kind of has like a mix of all the different colors. But yeah, I can definitely see a bunch of different colors that are basically all these little balls kind of like merged into one. I see some purple, some green, some yellow. So I guess let's just apply this to our face now. Ooh, it smells really nice. It smells like skincare, honestly. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit here and there. I guess the reason why this is called 3-in-1 is because it's kind of like a primer, but also maybe like a serum and skincare at the same time. Let's just blend this into our skin. It feels very smooth on the skin as I'm applying it. It feels very moisturizing and almost very like lightweight in texture. It almost just feels like I'm applying water to my face, honestly. But the smell is stunning, so I am really liking it. All right, so that is my skin after applying the primer. I feel like it looks very glowy now and does have a slight bit of tack, which might obviously get more and more over time. But right now, I would say it's like a medium tackiness. It's not too sticky, but I think that's a good thing. I don't really like overly sticky primers. Now, moving on to the foundation, I'm gonna be trying out this one. Now, this is from a brand called Floris's. This is the Balancing Fitting Liquid Foundation. This one is very expensive and very bougie. It was £70. $70. It doesn't come in a very wide range of shades. I think this only had 3 shades on Yes Style, which is kind of crazy. So I just randomly picked up the shade that I thought would match me the best, but who knows if it actually will. Here is the bottle. Oh my gosh, this bottle is everything. It's made of glass, first of all. It looks like a perfume bottle. As you can see, the actual bottle is carved, so it's 3-dimensional, but then the 3-dimensional part is sealed within the glass. This part here looks so fancy as well, and then this is what the dispenser looks like. This is just so bougie. I don't think I've ever tried a foundation that costs £70, so I'm really interested to see what this will be like. I'm gonna give it a good shake, and then I'm gonna dispense it onto the back of my hand. Ooh. Okay, I definitely don't need this much, but that is what 2 pumps looks like. Shade-wise, I think this is going to be a bit too light for me, so I'm going to have to do a bit of bronzing, but we'll see. I have to say the formula of this is very stringy, which is interesting. As I pick it up each time, look how stringy it goes. It's literally going everywhere. It's so stringy. Why? Interesting. I've never tried a foundation that's this stringy and this thick before. Now, I'm not too sure what formula this is, if it's oil-based or water-based, so when in doubt, just use a brush, which is what I'm gonna do. And we're just gonna blend this into the skin. Ooh. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. I mean, it is light for me, but I feel like I can get away with it with a very sheer layer. It feels very nice so far. It's very, very blendable. Super easy to work with, actually. I would say this is like a medium coverage. It's actually very nice. It has a strange scent to it. I don't really know if I like it, but this is what my skin is looking like before setting it. Okay, I am very, very happy with how this foundation looks on my skin. It's not like caking. It's not clinging onto any dry patches, and God knows I have a lot of those right now. But for a £70 foundation, I would expect nothing less. I have to say, so far, I love everything about it. I love the packaging. I love the way it looks on my skin. And I actually managed to match my shade pretty well. So I think I'm gonna actually start using this as my everyday foundation now. All right, so now that my complexion makeup is finished, I'm now gonna set everything into place. And for this, I'm gonna be using this stunning powder from a brand called Flower Nose. This is called the Music Box Loose Setting Powder in the shade Snow Crystal. This was £32 for a powder. That's like on par with like Laura Mercier and maybe like Huda Beauty. I absolutely love those powders, but I feel like the price is justified by the product. So I guess we'll see whether that's the case with this one. This is what the product looks like. The outer packaging is very, very girly. I have tried a couple of different products from this brand in my previous beautiful makeup video. If you guys haven't seen that, just click the right there and that will take you straight there. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to see what this powder will actually be like. Here it is. This is what I see. Oh my gosh. It's stunning. It's even better than the photos. Are you kidding? This is the kind of product that you want to have out on display on your vanity desk. Look at the amount of detail that has gone into this product packaging. The lid of it is so beautiful. I love the color scheme, but also the 3-dimensional ballet shoes is such a nice touch. Now, this powder does appear to have a pink shade, so I don't know if this is going to work out for me because I kind of wanted it to be translucent. It comes with a little puff with a cute little bow on it. How adorable. I'm gonna have to use such a light hand with this, and I'm gonna use one of my own little puffs, which are a bit more precise, but I feel like this will be great for that under eye pink kind of trend that's going around. So let's just pick up a tiny bit of this powder, and I'm just gonna set everywhere I normally set, like under my eyes, in my crease lines. My smile lines are getting deeper and deeper as the days go by, guys. I feel like this powder being pink though is probably more meant for underneath your eyes rather than the rest of your face. Just because I feel like where I've set here, I can see like a pink hue, which kind of looks a bit strange. But yeah, the powder is really, really nice. It's actually not as pink as I thought it would be, which is good. It seems to have set everything down very nicely, and I feel like my skin almost looks photoshopped right now. I would say for £30, this powder is definitely worth it. It does what it says, the packaging is stunning, and you get a lot of product in here. All right, now moving on to blush, we're gonna be trying out a brand called Palace Identity. This is what the packaging looks like, and I mean, it looks very, very expensive and very bougie, right? Look at it in all its glory, but wait until you see the actual product inside. I'm looking back at how much this cost, and it's actually kind of hard to believe. I want you guys to guess right now how much this cost, but first, I'm gonna show you guys the bag that it comes in. It comes with its own freaking dust bag. This feels so premium. Oh my god. This looks so expensive. I'm sorry, but when has a blusher compact ever come with a dangly charm? This packaging is just out of this world. It is so stunning. I'm sure you guys are probably thinking this blush was very expensive, but wait until you find out. It was only £11. £11 for all of this. I just don't understand how that's possible. So the way it opens is you press this little button and then you can lift the lid. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but how amazing is this blusher? It is so stunning. The pattern within the pan is just so intricate and beautiful. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it as well. I love it. I really don't want to ruin the pan, but let's just go very lightly into it. Oh, okay, so the shimmer has pretty much disappeared instantly. Look at that. The shimmer was only on the first sort of like layer, I guess for decorative purposes, but it is pretty much gone already. This is the color of the blush, so let's just apply that to the apples of my cheeks. It's a very beautiful, like pinky orange kind of shade. It's very pigmented, so you kind of have to be very careful with where you place it. I'm going with such a light hand, but look how stunning that is. Oh my gosh, this blush is literally making me feel so like awake and alive. I actually look like a human. I would say this is like the perfect balance between a pinky to peachy kind of blush. I love this. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. Now, I've kind of been saving one of the best products till last, and that is this eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette, I don't even know how to describe it with words. It is that beautiful and it's very unrealistic looking. Here is a picture of the palette so you guys can get your expectations up. Now, this was £61, so definitely very, very expensive. One of the most expensive palettes I think I own. I'm sorry, but the brand Floruses does not play around with the packaging. Look at the way this opens. Look at this illustration. Now the palette slides out like this. It's got its own little protective like cardboard. Here it is. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Look at it up close. It's like glittery. It's got this swirly pattern. It is absolutely stunning. But the main event is obviously the inside, so let's open it together. 3, 2, 1. Ha! Oh my god. Wow. I know I keep saying this, but this actually looks even better in person than it did in the photo. How is this even possible? How does the powder just not completely fall apart? Look at the intricacy of the pans and the way that they're three-dimensional. I cannot get over it. I mean, I feel like for any makeup lover, this palette is an absolute wet dream. This is just so stunning. I can't stop looking at it. I don't even want to use it. I now totally understand why this was £60 though, because I mean, this obviously isn't easy to do. I guess I'm gonna go for quite a warm toned look today. So first up, I'm gonna reach into this shade right here, which it doesn't have any names, so I'm just gonna pick this up. I'm gonna try and not ruin the illustration. All right, so first up, I'm just gonna pop that transitional shade through my crease. Oh yeah, I was meaning to ask you guys, what did you all do for New Year's Eve? Let me know in the comments below. I basically just had a really, really quiet one in. We just literally sat here in my office and we played a bunch of board games all night long. We had our friends Laura and Simon come over and we played games like Dune, Trekking the World. I think we played another one, I can't remember what it was called, but if you guys have any board game recommendations, comment them down below, because me and Matt have really been getting into board games over the last couple of months. All right, so that's my transitional shade done. I really, really like that. It's very subtle. I'm now gonna go into maybe this shade here. It's got quite like a pinky sort of hue to it. I'm just picking that up on the same brush and I'm gonna focus this right on the outer corner this time. These shadows are very nice quality. Like, look how easy that is to blend out and there's no fallout whatsoever. You can definitely tell with this brand that even though they put so much effort into the actual pans, they definitely did not skip on the formula, because the formula is really, really decent. Most of the time with a palette like this, I would normally just think that it's a gimmick and that it's not gonna be very good, but this palette is actually very good so far. All right, I'm now gonna take, I think, this shade and a combination of this shade, because these two reflective shades are literally calling my name. This time I'm just gonna pick it up with my finger and I'm just gonna pat it right in the center of the lid. That is stunning. Oh wow, look at that. It's glittery, but like a very subtle glitter, like super, super finely milled. Honestly, I am obsessed with the formula of every single shadow I've tried so far. They're all so good. And I am also gonna take the lightest sort of champagne shade just to kind of add a little bit of highlight right in the inner corner and really open up the eyes. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. All right, so that's my finished eyeshadow with this palette. I have to say, this is a very, very nice palette. Although it's very expensive, it is super stunning, super beautiful. The eyeshadow is blended perfectly, and the actual shade range is very, very good in this palette. I feel like there's every single shadow that I would ever need for any kind of everyday sort of makeup. But then again, with some of the darker shadows, you can also take it a little bit step further and make it darker and more glam. So yeah, all around, I would give this palette a 10 out of 10 for the quality, but obviously the price point is expensive, so I'm gonna have to knock it down to like an 8. Next up, we're gonna be trying out this, which is again by the brand called Flower Nose. This is another product from like their Swan Ballet kind of range, and I can already tell it's gonna be stunning. This is called the Swan Ballet Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Perfect Blossom. Now, this cost me £16, which is quite a lot for a liquid eyeshadow, especially considering it's not a very large product. This is literally all there is. As suspected, the packaging is stunning. It looks like it's got like a corseted kind of thing going on the lid. It's got the ballet shoes on the top, and the actual product itself looks like it's quite chunky glitter. I really hope this doesn't ruin my eyeshadow look because I'm actually pretty happy with it. But anyway, this is what the applicator looks like. It's very, very thin. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add like a little line right here to kind of give it an illusion of a cut crease. I'm gonna look straight ahead, and I'm literally just going to draw a little line. All right, so that's one side done. It looks really stunning when the light catches it, but it's very subtle otherwise. I'm now going to do the same on the other eye. I've also just applied a little bit right here just below my tear ducts, and I love the way that looks. All right, so that is the glitter from Flower Nose. I just feel like that's elevated the look. It spiced it up a little bit, and it's definitely very glitz and glam. For £16, it's quite a lot of money, but it is a super beautiful iridescent liquid eyeshadow, so I actually feel like it is worth the money. All right, so now that the eyeshadow is completely finished, I'm gonna go ahead and just apply some mascara and some eyeliner off camera, and then I'll be right back for the lipstick. All right guys, I'm back, and it's now time to finish off the lips. So I've just lined my lips with a lip liner, and we're now gonna be trying out the last product of the video. The last product is once again by the brand Flower Nose. I just feel like their packaging is unmatched. It is so adorable. This lipstick cost me £19, and it's called the Pink Swan Ballet Mirror Watery Lipstick, and this is in the shade called Little Star. Here it is. This is what the lipstick looks like. Oh my gosh, it is so cute, so girly. I absolutely love it. Look, it's literally like three-dimensional all around. Also, the shape and the size of the lipstick is quite unusual. It's kind of like a dark brown, rosy, pinky, browny kind of shade. Don't really know how to describe it, but I feel like it's gonna match my warm toned eye look today pretty well, so let's apply it. Ooh. Whoa! I did not think this was gonna be glossy. I mean, I guess it's in the name. It was called Watery, but it looked matte in the lipstick. Okay, this is very nice. My lips were literally so dry before I applied this, and now they feel so moisturized. It literally looks like I'm wearing a lipstick and then a lip gloss over the top, but it does not feel like that. It is not sticky at all. Oh my gosh, is this the answer to my prayers? I've been looking for something like this that looks like super glossy and shiny, but not sticky. And I love the shade. The shade is so nice. It's not too dark. I feel like this whole makeup look today looks really cohesive. I'm really liking it. This lipstick, you guys, 10 out of 10. I need to go back and get some more shades because I really like the formula. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. That was a whole full face of beautiful makeup products. I literally loved every single thing I tried in this video. If I had to highlight my 3 favorite products of this video, it would definitely be these 3. First up, the foundation. I mean, the bottle is just so stunning. I cannot wait to put that on my vanity desk. But yeah, it's just such a beautiful finish. I really liked the formula and the color of it. Then the blusher. I feel like the blusher was a game changer. It really is just the perfect shade for me. I just feel like after applying this, I looked more alive even more healthier than I did beforehand. And the last product that I feel like is a game changer is actually the last product, and that's the lipstick. I honestly love it so much. Let me know which one of these products was your favorite, and if you want me to do any more videos like this in the future, definitely smash that huge thumbs up down below and be sure to subscribe. As always, thank you guys so much for being here and watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're all well. I hope you guys have an amazing 2024. It's just rolled around so quick. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.